Hey guys, it's Ren from Makeup by Ren, and if you want to see my video on how to pack your makeup for summer vacation and traveling, stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so I'm back with another video, and as you know, I mentioned I just got back from a 2.5-week vacation to California and the Philippines, and I packed my makeup with me, and I thought, you know what, this would be a good video to do because I know a lot of you guys are going to be traveling this summer and you're going to want to know what to pack, what's going to save you space and save you time and be summer heat friendly. So let's go ahead and get started. I have here my little traveling train case, and this is from bagsby.com. It's a travel-on makeup case, and I can't tell you any more than that because a lot of people have asked me about it before, but all I can say is go to bagsby.com. And it's great because it's very small, and it's like the size of, you know, like two hands maybe together, and it's thin, and it actually fits a lot. And I'm going to open it up for you. Here it is. You have a mesh pouch, a zippered pouch, a clear zippered pouch. You have about 7 brush holder slots with a protective vinyl flap to protect the bristles, and then this part comes out here. You have 3 expandable trays, and then a bottom section which is about 3 inches deep, so it contains a lot of room. So let's go ahead and jump into the products. When you're on vacation, you're going to want to definitely bring your regular skincare items. You're going to want to compact them though into travel size containers or samples. If you have samples that you have of some makeup or skincare products, use those. It's just really convenient, but you don't want to bring your huge bottles of your normal stuff because that's going to take up way too much room. You might spill it and it'll just be a waste. So let's jump into skin. Here is a Shiseido cleanser and a Dior moisturizer. These are just full-size samples that I got as a beauty insider in Sephora. If you sign up and you spend like $100, I think you get a full-size sample each time. These are just really tiny and fit so easily in here. So if you can get, you know, the travel size things, they have in like Walmart and Target, they have the aisles with the travel size items. Check those out. Also make sure to carry around a sunscreen. This is my favorite sunscreen. It's by Jan Marini. It's the Daily Face Protectant SPF 30. It's the best sunscreen I've ever tried. It's not oily and greasy. It dries matte, and it's not too big, so it fits really great for travel. So definitely check that out. In addition to all of those items, I also have these little 5-gram jars which people usually use for pigment samples, and I use them for skincare as well. In here I have Aquaphor, my lip moisturizer. I have my MAC face scrub, and then I have my MAC Fast Response eye cream. I labeled them, and look, takes up no room. So that's also an idea. These come in all sizes too if you want to do bigger sizes. Also, like I said, samples. Use those on vacation. You can just use them and then toss them, and then you have more room. These are ones I've gotten from, you know, various contests and ordering products from places. Another sample size thing that I like to bring are the little perfume samples. It's so much easier to bring these than your full size perfumes, which might break, and I mean, you can just toss them when you're done. So let's jump into brushes. As you can see, it has the brush container. I brought my essential brushes, which I thought covered kind of everything that I would need, and I protected them all with the brush guard. And you guys have heard about it, probably seen it reviewed. I didn't get them at first because I didn't think I would need them. I was like, I don't know about that product, but these things were amazing. When I was in the Philippines, I couldn't always bring this with me because we would only be able to grab a duffel bag to go on the 1 to 2 day trips that we took. So I had to throw in some of my makeup along with my brushes into just a Ziploc bag. And these brush guards protected my brushes, which I know would have gotten smushed and just frayed and just So I mean, they're $5 for like a pack and shipping. And if you spend as much money on brushes as I do, you don't want to mess up your brushes. Just invest $5 and get these because they really do work. And these are like the main brushes I think I do use. Let's start with the face. I have a Stilo fluffy brush, which is for cheeks, like it can be like a bronzer blush, or for powder foundation. I have the MAC 109 for my MSF Natural powder foundation, or blush, or contour, and then the MAC 168 contour blush. So my 3 face brushes, those are the only ones I brought. Then I have my eye brushes, and I have over a big fluffy brush for all over lid color or highlight, a tiny brush for detail work or lower lash line work or to carve out the outer V, an all over shader from Stilo Cosmetics, again, just to kind of get the lid color on, the Bobbi Brown brow brush, the MAC 217, which is my go-to favorite brush. I can't do a look without it. And I have a pencil brush right here. This is MAC 219 for lower lash line or whatever you want to use it for. So those are my go-to brushes. Let's move on to the face. A lot of you might be thinking, I'm not going to really wear makeup. It's going to be summer vacation, it's going to be hot. If that's the case, if you just invest in a tinted moisturizer with SPF in it, that should be all you need. But if you do want to bring makeup, I'm going to show you different options, and I hope this will help. First off, if you're going to be in the sun, you might want to do a primer if you wear foundation. This one is from Stilo. It's like a silicone type, and it has SPF 20 in it. And this is really great because it'll keep your foundation or whatever is on your face from melting off. So remember, you're going to be in the heat this summer, and you want to kind of prime your face for that. I brought the Eve Pro Medium Salmon Concealer, which is definitely my go-to under eye concealer. Sometimes I would just wear that and I would be fine. And then I brought the MAC Select Cover Up NW35. And this can be used as a concealer, but it can also be used as foundation. And that's why I brought it, because it's tiny, and if I did want to do real foundation, I could use this. And I did, because I went to my brother's graduation in San Francisco, and I wanted like more of a full face, so I used this and it was fine. So it's great to bring this if you want to bring it for concealer or foundation. But most of the time I use my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium dark. And I applied this with my 109. And the reason why I like this so much is because it's a mineralized makeup, so it's perfect for the summer. Your skin's going to be sweaty and stuff, and it's not going to fall off your face like liquid. So I would definitely recommend this. If you're going to bring it, pack it with some tissue in here so that it doesn't crack. Let's move on to the eyes. Oh, eyebrows first. Eyebrows. I use this Smashbox Brow Tech Trio in brunette and taupe. This is amazing. Like, this is my new favorite brow stuff right here. It comes with a dark brown, a taupe, and the wax. I mix both colors together to get my eyebrow shade, and I use the wax to kind of keep it in place. And it's super tiny and cute and super convenient for traveling. I got this from starsmakeuphaven.com, and if you didn't know, they do sell other brands besides the palettes and all of that. So check this out. To the eyes, if you're going to wear eyeshadow, make sure to please, please, please wear an eyeshadow base. It's hot. Your makeup is not going to last unless you do, especially in the heat. In the Philippines, it was wet, like from the humidity, and I used my Stilo Cosmetics Shadow Base in medium, and this kept the makeup on. It did not fade. So definitely invest in bringing an eyeshadow base. In terms of shadows, here are some options. Try to not bring everything in your makeup arsenal. These are some palettes from Eve Pearl. I have here the Diva palette and the Au Naturel. 12 eyeshadows, and you have the fun colors and then the natural colors, and then it comes with a mirror, and look how much space it takes, nothing. So convenient for traveling. Same thing with the blush trio. This is all you need. 3 colors, you can pick, you can use them all together, and it's super tiny. So definitely check out Eve Pearl because they have the most convenient packaging, and it's space saving and everything. Another option is to do a little travel palette, which is what I bring with me. And I love it because this is smaller than normal MAC palette, but it fits 15 eyeshadows. Here it is for comparison. This one's smaller, and I got this from Stars Makeup Haven, and inside you can see 15 eyeshadows fit. These are all of Stars Makeup Haven's new individual eyeshadows, and I brought them with me to test, on my trip, and I'm in love with these. These are really great. I like these actually better than the palettes, like the 88 and all those other ones, because they are more high quality to me. They blend better. There's no crumbling, you know, and the colors are beautiful. Some of my favorites are this one. It's like a gunmetal color. I don't have one like this in my collection, and it makes such a beautiful smoky eye. It's called Smoke and Mirrors, and as you can see, this little eyeshadow, it has the name on the back. It's magnetic. It looks even better than the MAC eyeshadows because they don't even have the magnet exposed. Another one of my favorites is this bright blue, because you know I love my blues. And I also love this color. It's kind of like MAC Beauty Marked. I love wearing this with blank type eyeshadow, soft brown, and this, and that makes such a gorgeous smoky eye. So definitely check out the single eyeshadows and the palettes. Just super convenient for traveling. Don't forget mascara, you know, whichever one you want to use. Eyeliner, I brought my Eve Pro liquid liner. This was the only liner that I used because I brought a pencil one, my MAC Smolder, and that was no good. It smudged. It was just not working in the heat. This worked in the heat. I used on my upper lash line to line. I put a little on a brush and I put it on the bottom too, and it was amazing. I definitely recommend bringing bronzer with you. I use this MAC Bronzer and Bronze as a contour color or as like a cheek glow color, and I use it every day surprisingly because this could look so nice in the sun, and I got tanner, so I could kind of manipulate my foundation if it was getting too light with this, so it's great to have a bronzer. And then lastly, lips. I didn't go crazy with bringing all my lip colors because it just was unnecessary. You want to stick with nice summery colors that are kind of going to be versatile with any look. First I have my Eve Pearl lip pencil in Cosmo. Such a great color. It will work on most people, and it's nude and natural enough to kind of go with anything. I didn't use it too much though. I used it only like for my brother's graduation. Then I have two lip colors. I brought a pink and a nude, and that's because they go with everything. So this is what I'm wearing now. This is from Stars Makeup Haven. They're little lip glosses. And again, like, I'm really getting into the whole, like, you know, not using MAC all the time thing, because I can find high quality things that are similar for cheaper. And this is the gloss on here right now. Let me put a little bit more. It's a pretty, really shimmery pink gloss. And this is perfect for the summer. I've been wearing it for a couple hours and it really lasts. These are just as good as MAC lip glosses. I mean, I think. Check them out. And then lastly, I have my NARS lip gloss in Giza, which is one of my favorites. It's a really great nude JLo lip color. So bring a lash curler. I think this is the only thing else. This is a tiny one. It's good because it's small. I got it from like an Asian beauty section. Besides that, I know that seems like a lot, but if you did want to do a full face of makeup, this is everything you need and more. So I hope that helped you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Check out my blog, makeupbyrenren.com, for a full entry. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.